Okay, this is Classic18-910. This is called We Three Kings from the Classic Christmas set at Hunkydory. Let's take a look at what you get in this set. You get these really rich, vibrant, regal, let's call them regal colors with the three kings. You've got the blues and the purples and the magentas. You get these two large toppers and a number of smaller elements. Look at this. In one of the other videos I said that I used a leftover piece of stars. I think I used it on the angels. This is the kit that leftover piece of cardstock came from. But isn't that pretty with the little stars foiled on both sides and the burgundy in the center? Gorgeous. And this is really pretty. Look at this scene. You could almost make a card if you chose to do so by just scoring this and making a card that folded in on itself so that you could retain that entire scene if you wanted to. That's not what I did, but you could. Let's take a look at what I actually did do. Here's one of the larger toppers. I actually thought that because he had an ivory robe and the other colors were fairly dark, that it would lighten this topper up a little bit if I put it on an ivory card, and I did not cover the background, and I think that was effective in this case. All I've done was to take that three-piece topper set and broken the frame in three pieces. I put the center up on some foam squares. This inside piece is glued flush. The outside piece is up on some foam squares. I added the Star of Wonder tag to the front, matching insert paper to the inside. Done. Very pretty card. Next up, this is this corner piece that we just talked about. I'm making a 5x5 card here, and I have simply taken my 5x5 card. I've covered it with this cardstock. I have taken one of the little tags off of the die cut and foiled sheet, tied a bow, and hung my tag at kind of an angle, and then put my Joy to the World tag across the top. I get lots of questions. How do we use the little tags? Well, I hope you're finding in our videos that there's a lot of ways you can use those smaller pieces, and this certainly is one of those ways. And then on the inside, I've used three more of those tags, using all three of my Weissman again on the inside. And I like that too. I thought that was fun. And here's another Easel card that we've done using the three Weissman, or the three kings. Three kings, you hear them called both. But here's our three kings. It's pretty when it's folded down. I've taken my 6x6 card, I've scored it in the middle. I cut this piece to be 6x6, then I split it in half, glued half on the top, half on the bottom, so that it will fold. I've lined this card with matching insert paper, created a stopper here by putting some foam tape underneath this that says Peace and Love at Christmas Time. I used my little leftover tag that I had on the inside, and this was just a little piece of the border that I thought was really pretty, but I just thought it looked nice to bring that richer color back in above that tag, so I just used a little piece of paper that I cut there to create that little richer border at the top. I've created my topper for the front by building this up on a piece of cardstock. I just used a piece of ivory cardstock. I split my frame into pieces. The two outside pieces are glued flush. The inside piece is raised up on some foam squares just to create a little bit of added dimension. There we go. Okay, so this is the three cards that were created with set 910 from the Classic Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you have as much fun making your cards as I've had making these. I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and we'll see you next time.